Good morning, everyone. The Uni is right here. She's just saying good morning. Here is Lily, Mila, King, and we just woke up about, well, not just now because we woke up at 7:30 and it's 8:35 in the morning. So I was watching this short from Cesar Millan, and he was saying not to put your not to put your dog in the car because the car is like a crate, to make sure that they have enough exercise. But my question is, I live in an apartment, and so it will be hard for me to exercise my dogs first before I go to the park. Because the reason I'm taking them to the park is so they can get exercise. So let's see, we're gonna try something new. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video. Okay, so let's see, let's try it like this. Oh, it keeps moving.
Dog in a crate, which a car is a crate. When the dog has not having a good exercise or good. So you're about to put a dog in the car when it's full of physical energy, and being in the car is a mental thing or emotional.
All right. So he's basically saying not to put the dog in the crate because it's an emotional thing. But if I'm taking my Yorkies to the park so they can get some energy out, how am I going to do it from home? Like, a lot of people don't have backyards and they live in apartments. So I wish he would clarify that a little bit more. And let's read some of the comments. I left a comment a long time ago, like 5 months ago, and it said, but how do I take my dogs to the park when I need to walk them first so they can lose some energy? Good morning. We're talking about Cesar Millan. He said to exercise your dog first before you put him in the car because the car is like a crate. But the problem with that is that a lot of us are taking our dogs to the park so they can release some energy. So how can they get exercise first before they get into the car if you're taking them to the park to lose energy? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And I played the video a little bit ago. Let me replay it.
Now, never put a dog in a crate, which a car is a crate. When the dog has not having a good exercise or a good long walk, because the car is a crate. So you're about to put a dog in the car when it's full of physical energy, and being in the car is a mental thing or emotional.
So some of the comments here, somebody said, Cesar always makes sense. Everything he does and says works. Okay, that person is a total fan of Cesar Millan for sure. Cesar always makes sense, capital letters. Everything he does and says works. Let's not forget Cesar Millan is a human, but he's definitely really good at his craft. What he does and says is very wise, and he had a lot of history because he started young with dogs, but not everything he says or does is the right thing or makes sense. Lizzie, why don't you like Cesar Millan? You are one of the first people that I hear that you don't like him. I don't agree with a lot of stuff he says or does, but I do agree with certain things. And I have some of his books that actually has helped me and my Yorkies. And also when I was in search of like because I had King first. So when I was in search for the other Yorkies, I had that book, and it actually helped me decide and get a good breeder. But um, I don't remember the book. It's somewhere around here. If I see it, I will show you guys. But yeah, so some people said that makes so much sense. Never thought of that before. Thank you, Cesar. So to me, I mean, you definitely want to put your dog in the car in a calm state, like he says, like calm and surrender. Definitely, if it's like hyper or keeps barking, you want to wait until they calm down. And I'm really bad at this. I'm talking to myself at this point because when I take my Yorkies to the park, I want to put him on the crate and get him in the car and get him to the park. Like, I don't want to wait for them to stop barking or to settle down. And that's on my end. That's bad on my end because I should wait for them. And although they have energy, the dogs are pretty smart to understand that they need to be calm because we're going to a better place in a way. But I personally, I'm really bad at that because once I put him in the car, the location is not too far, so it doesn't bother me. But maybe I should work more on helping them to become more calm and surrender when I put him in the crate, because I put him in the crate and then I put him in the car. So it's like two crates in this case. Hello there. So so this one right here is Uni. Hi Uni, can I get paw? Guys, they don't do anything for free. I need to have a treat. They don't like to work for free. That one over there is Lily. This one right here is Lily. Mila is right here. And here's the big boy, King. Okay, yeah, I like Victoria. She's hilarious. I've done some videos on her, watching her videos and reacting to them, but they always get copyrighted, like copy claimed or whatever. And so I kind of stopped. But her videos are really funny, and she's great. So this one right here is Lily. Hi, Lily. Hi. Mila. Mila's right here. And Uni's good girl. And this one right here barking is King. And we're talking about how Cesar Millan says to put your dog in your car whenever they are calm and surrender, whenever they have, you know, whenever you have exercised them. But I'm saying is that the reason we're taking the dogs to the park is so they can release energy. So for some of us that live in apartments, that wouldn't work because the reason I'm taking my dogs to the park is so they can lose some type of energy, right? Because I can't walk them here at the apartment. And so I'm reading some of the comments here that people left on this video. So somebody else said, but we have to get to the woods we have to get to the woods to do the walking in the car. No sidewalks in Kentucky. And that's the same thing that I'm dealing with. There's not really sidewalks to walk the dogs here. So I will have to take him in the car and then let them run around outside where there is sidewalks or in the park, right? Somebody said, my dogs have always loved the car. As puppies, they went in the car. King, as puppies, they went in the car 4 or 5 times a week, if only for a trip around the block. And I have no problems. So I have taken my dogs in the car for a long time, ever since they were puppies. But they still don't like to be in the car. They will still cry. They will still, bark. So not all dogs get so used to it at the beginning. Right, Uni? Not all dogs like cars. She's falling asleep, you guys. Oh, you get leg pain. Your pup is pretty small. For her, I would say 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Because mine's, they will walk about 35 minutes straight. But I can tell they get tired. Or I had to pick them up, put them down, pick them up again, put them down. And one time I walked them and I said, I'm not going to pick them up. I'm just going to walk them until I'm tired. And I didn't reach into the point I was tired, but I could tell they were tired because none of them wanted to walk and they all were just kind of sitting down. And I was like, come on, you guys, come on. And they did not want to walk anymore. So I had to pick them up all of the same time. And that was really hard because I had two in the back, two in my arms. And I say, okay, I'm never again walking them until they get super tired. And then we had to walk all the way back to the car. So that was a little challenging because one of them was kind of falling from my arms. And man, I look like a lady with a lot of children. That's how I felt. Somebody said on this comment, domestic animals live a life of quiet desperation. Some dogs, they can be in the car and they like it. They have no problem. Somebody said, I'm sorry, Caesar is my dog idol. But for me, never put a dog in a crate, period. I feel like if you have to do that, then you have no time and space for dogs and shouldn't have one in the first place. Crates equals prison. I don't agree with that comment because I have a crate and this crate right here, I'll show you guys that crate right there. It's really good because I can put them in the car and they are safe. And sometimes when I have people over, I can put one of them in there. Sometimes they go by themselves in there, like they feel safe because it's smaller space. And just because it has the little wires, it doesn't mean, it's jail for them. Oh, yeah. So this is the problem, Lizzie. I have a dog stroller and it's quite big and very good. It can take, I think King found a little bug because he's over there. He's seen something. So I do have a stroller, but with the stroller, it's big and I have to walk them all, hold the leashes, and then push the stroller. It will be kind of hard, but I had thought about it. I'll give it a try, but in my head it's a little complicated. Good morning, Shelly. I think King found a roly poly because there's always roly polies in here. Like just walking around rent free. How are you, Shelly? They were so active a little bit ago, and now they're just calm. You guys, they're pretending to be good boys and good girls right now, because if I wasn't on the live, they will be barking at me to play right now. Like, play with me, play with me. Especially this one right here. Uni, she'll bring me her toy until I play with her. I'm getting ready. She'll bring the toy to me. Like, no matter what I'm doing, she like will bring the toy and bark at me until I play with her. They're doing really good, Shelly. Here is Mila. Here is Uni. Here is Lily. They're all like behind me. And King, you've been around since they've been puppies, Shelly. Like, we've been friends for like 5 years or so or more. Been friends for like. Oh, I clicked on my own video here. Yeah. We reached 3K a day ago, 3K, and it's funny because we've been on YouTube for 5 years. So I was like, yay, after 5 years, we reached 3K. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Right, King, we say thank you. Shelly, we were talking about Cesar Millan. He says that to exercise your dog before you put him in the car, because the car is like a crate. But a lot of us take our dogs to the car. Um, I mean, a lot of us take our dogs in the car to the park to exercise them. So that would be kind of hard because, for example, for me, I don't have a backyard or sidewalks to walk them first. So it'll be harder for me to do something like that. But I think he means to say, ideally, that's what you want to do. Thank you, Lizzie. We gotta wash King's eyes because his eyes are a little bit watery. That's something we do in the morning times. I check their eyes and I wash on these areas right here. And that's when I do, like, I cut this area if it's needed. He doesn't need it yet, but I do that. That's some part of our morning routine. That's why they don't have a lot of, coloration right here, because I keep up with it. King, you good boy. You guys, that's why I have to have music, because they hear everything from outside and they will keep barking like that. So let's see if I can find some music. Oh, let me see if I can find that Cesar Millan book that I was telling you guys. I have some books that are like Yorkie related, but this book right here, I had it for a long time. Let me see if I can find it. Oh. Okay, so it's right here. So I've been having this book for a long time. It's called How to Raise the Perfect Dog Through Puppyhood and Beyond. And I mean, it's a lot of the advice he has already said on YouTube, and some that is not there, like selecting for energy. And I can attest to this. It is so true. Whenever I went to go and get King, King was the puppy. Like, he was the smallest one. He was like the last one. And then he had his little brother next to him. Well, they both were really hyper. Like, when we got there, King was like really like happy, and he wanted to be close to me. Like, he was saying hi to everyone that was there, you know. And when I got Uni, she was very like sleepy, very calm. And I mean, she was very little, so she was meant to be sleeping because she was only 8 weeks. But however, when Lily, she's over there, when Lily was 8 weeks, she was like so hyper. Like, she was already eating, she was trying to chew the toys. She was walking around, trying to walk. I mean, I have some videos even here on YouTube when she was a puppy, and she was 8 weeks, and she has so much energy. And now that they're older, she still has all of that energy. And then she will sleep all the time. She, like, when we walk, she doesn't bark. She's calm. Um, so when you see a puppy and they're all energetic, they're gonna be like that for a long time. So if you're looking for like a puppy that wants to like sleep and be lazy, be a couch potato, choose the one that is not going towards you and is just sleeping around. All right, Lizzie, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, girl. Have a great Saturday. Right, King? King. King. He's telling you, Lizzie, to have a great day as well. So this book is really fun to read. I do recommend this one. It's good to read. It was a good read. So I mean, it's really nice. You know, I saw the one that says introducing the puppy to people. I'll put the link down below, but I got this one from Amazon. But okay, you guys, I have to go because I also got to get ready to work later today. And my doggies keep barking more now. We have a neighbor and he's always coughing, so that's not good. Hopefully he gets better, but they hear him and then they go wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready as well. You guys enjoy your day. We'll see you next time. Right, Lily? I mean, Uni. I'm always confused.